What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Luigi back at it again with another sneaker review, and today we got some fire, man. We got some absolute fire. We have an iconic sneaker that we're gonna talk about, and I'm just gonna say it right now, this sneaker in particular, it's kind of a sneaker that you don't really appreciate until you own it. And after owning the sneaker for about, I want to say almost a month, I appreciate it a lot, and it's just a really dope sneaker, and I'm just really excited to see how these sneakers are gonna age. But before we get into this sneaker review, make sure you guys do follow me on my Instagram _Luigi to stay updated on my behind the scenes content, sneaker content, clothing content, or if you just want to message me to chop it up, my messages are always open for you guys. So make sure you guys do follow me on my Instagram _Luigi, and also hit that subscribe button if you guys do enjoy the content. We just hit 900 subs and we're super close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys can help me out and make me, you know, reach that small little milestone, I would really appreciate it a lot. And also hit that like button if you guys did like the video. Click that little bell to stay notified, because I do drop videos every single week. But let's talk about the sneaker. The sneaker that we're going to be talking about today is an Air Jordan 4. Now, it's my second pair of Jordans I've ever owned in my life. By the way, if you guys haven't seen my review on the Air Jordan 1 Low Shattered Backboard, link will be up top and also down below. So if you guys want to check out my review on the Air Jordan 1 Low Shattered Backboard, I will leave the link down below. Awesome video. Make sure you guys go do check that out. But like I said, this is my second pair of Jordans ever, and just saying it right off the bat, like I said before, it's really not, it's really a sneaker that you don't appreciate until you own it. And I've always loved the Air Jordan 4s. This specific colorway and this model right here is definitely up there with my top Jordans of all time. I want to say it's probably my probably be my third favorite Jordan of all time. But let's show you guys the sneaker right now. You have your standard Air Jordan 4 box. You have the Jumpman right here, big as hell, in red, and then you have the Jordan Flight right there, and then you have your cement color all around the box. For anyone who knows about Jordan, especially the Jordan 4s, for this iconic box, if you see this box, you know what it is. So it's just your regular box, but if you've never seen it before, this is kind of what it looks like. But let's show you guys what's inside. Air Jordan 4 in the bread color way. Now, I'm gonna say it right now, like I said before, one more time, this really is a sneaker that you don't really appreciate until you own it. And just after owning this for, I want to say, you know, about almost a month, I'm totally in love with the sneaker. I think Nike absolutely killed it, and the one thing that really made the sneaker for me, and I probably wouldn't have bought it if they didn't add this little detail to it, was the Nike Air on the back. But we're gonna touch more on that later in the video. But the Nike Air on the back was just really, really great touch. That black and red just kind of just goes with everything, and this is just a great sneaker for the winter, you know, for the fall, the winter. Even though I know the materials are not really made for, you know, this kind of weather, but you know, living on the East Coast, this right here is just a staple for any just, you know, fall winter outfit. And I'm just really excited to see how these things age. But let's get into the sneaker real quick before we talk about the sneaker. Big shout out to my barber Angelo for hooking me up with these breads. He did sell them to me, so big shout out to him. First thing we're going to talk about is the upper of the sneaker, the whole entire upper of it. So it is done in kind of like just like a nubuck, like I would say it's like a nubuck suede. And the material is not like super crazy, but overall I would say it's pretty nice. Like I stated before, I know this material specifically is not really made for like the fall, winter. It doesn't really hold up well just because, you know, it is suede. So overall, if you're wondering what the material is, it is nubuck suede, and it does look really nice. It's not super soft, but it's not like dull, it's not like hard, it doesn't feel like sandpaper or anything, but overall the material is really nice. The color of the sneaker is just a mixture of just black, red. Obviously the most noticeable hits is that red, and just the black and red with, you know, with the part of white on the midsole just go really well together, especially, you know, on the lids right here with the gray. And just overall the sneaker is just made up of black, red, white, then you have some gray in there. This thing goes with any outfit, man. Like, this is honestly really a staple for my closet, and should be for anyone's closet as well. It's really nice, you know, I love that hit of red. It just, I don't know, it just kind of pops, you know. Like, there are certain sneakers where red on it just looks way too much, but they just did it overall really well. And this is just a really like iconic, really famous OG sneaker, Air Jordan sneaker. Like, if you have these on, people are gonna know what they are, and you're obviously gonna get a lot of compliments, because this, it's just a really clean sneaker, man. You know, I can't see how you can not like this sneakers. Other material on the sneaker, so right here on the upper you do kind of have like this cage a little bit, and you can kind of like see inside. And it's just a cool little small detail touch. I didn't know that the Air Jordan 4 breads actually had this, so this is like my first time seeing it like in person. The lids right here, the little straps on them. Now I know some people don't wear these like, you know, laced up all the way. They kind of lace them differently. You know, they kind of lace them like loose or anything like that. For me specifically, I just always lace up my sneakers. I just never been the kind of guy that just kind of, you know, goes crazy with like the lacing and everything. I just lace them up and I'm good to go. They do have the little straps right here with the eyelets. 9 holes in total right here. on the strap with the eyelids right here that the shoelaces go through, and the shoelaces of the sneaker. Now there's your standard black flat lace shoelaces for the Air Jordan 4 breads. But I will say this right now, the shoelaces on these things are extremely freaking long, like really long. I've never had a sneaker that had such long shoelaces before, so I think I might switch these out. I'm not really sure, I'm still looking online, but for me personally, I just, you know, double knotted them over here on the top. The tongue of the Air Jordan 4 bread, it is done in like a black and red, and I do have the Jumpman logo right here on the front, and it does say Flight under the Jumpman logo, same thing as the box. The tongue is done really nice. It is super soft to the touch, and on the back of the tongue it does say Air Jordan right here. It's done really well. It is really soft to the touch. I like it. The tongue doesn't look stupid long. It doesn't look stupid fat. The midsole of the sneaker, now on the bottom of the sneaker you do have a hit of gray right here, and it kind of goes all the way to the other side of the sneaker, and it is the same thing on the lateral side and on the medial side. And then right next to the gray you do have a bit of white on the midsole right here, and then under that following you do have a hit of red, which matches, you know, the whole entire colorway of the sneaker, you know, the bread colorway with the black and red. Overall, the midsole does look a little chunky, but when you actually put the sneaker on, it doesn't actually feel chunky, if that kind of makes sense. But I would say overall the sneaker is kind of like bulky. It is a bulky sneaker, but it's not at the same time. Again, like, if that makes sense. But the midsole, I think it's really dope. It's a very iconic midsole. Anyone who knows about Air Jordan 4s knows about this midsole, and I've always loved this model. Probably one of my favorite things on the sneaker is that Nike Air on the back by the heel tab right here, on the heel tab. That Nike Air on the back, I am a sucker for it. That's probably one of the reasons why I kind of bought the sneaker. If they would have went with the Jumpman logo on the back, I probably wouldn't have bought it. And I know that's a really stupid thing just because, you know, it is just a small detail, but just for me, it just looks a lot cleaner, you know, with the Nike Air on the back, you know, done in that gray. You have the Nike with the swoosh and it just says Air on it. It's just really dope. It just adds a really cool aesthetic to it. And then, you know, from the back, if you're looking at the sneaker from the back, it just looks really super clean. Last thing that we're gonna talk about is that outsole. Now you have your standard Air Jordan 4 outsole. So you have it right here. You have a hit of gray, you have a hit of white, you have a hit of red, and then right here you do have that Nike sign right here with that big swoosh right here coming down. It's just your standard Air Jordan 4 outsole. Like I said, if you've seen Air Jordan 4 before, then it is nothing different. Nike didn't do anything different this time with the retroing of this sneakers. Overall, on the Air Jordan 4 breads, this is just a really clean sneaker, a very big staple in my collection, and I'm just really glad that Nike, you know, retroed these and just did them super right, especially with the Nike Air on the back. I feel like with the shape and the model and everything, they just really got it right. From the last time these, you know, retroed a couple years back, I'm comparing them to these, you know, I don't own them, but I've sseen like reviews and like, you know, pictures of them. I really feel like this time they really did it right. It's a staple for the fall and winter, just an overall dope sneaker. I'm really glad I have these, and I can't wait to see how these, you know, I can't wait to see how these hold up over time. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my review on the Air Jordan 4 breads. I love this sneaker. I really do recommend. If you guys do want to purchase a sneaker, I will leave a link down below. Resale prices aren't really too crazy, but comment down below. Are you guys a fan of the Air Jordan 4 breads? Do you guys like Jordans? Do you like the bread colorway? Do you prefer the white? Just comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna throw these on feet, show you guys how I style them, and that will be the end of the video. Make sure you guys do follow me on my Instagram, _LouisG, to stay updated on all my behind the scenes content, sneaker content, clothing content, or if you just want to message me to chop it up. Make sure you guys also do follow the cameraman on his Instagram at Leon_Kev. If you guys appreciate all the on-feed shots, all the dope pictures that are on my Instagram, Kev takes all of them. So if you guys could help me out, follow the cameraman on his Instagram at Leon_Kev. I would really appreciate it. And also hit that subscribe button. We're so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys could do that, I would really appreciate it. Also hit that like button if you guys did enjoy the video. Click that little bell to stay notified because I do drop videos every single week. That's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.